and we met the guy who wants someone to find his treasure, and we don't trust him at all.
Silas.
Apparently, there's a pirate who put the map to the treasure on his pet snail's shell.
Hell.
But we're not doing that quest.
Not right now.
No, not now.
Okay.
I'm recapping.
Oh, okay.
God, Andy,
Like,
come
wait a
on.
minute. We're not doing that. We just.
Whoa, wait.
So the ship went down, and so this sketchy, speckled sailor knows where the shipwreck is. And so if we help him find the treasure, we can split it with him. And then we went to talk to the person who wants us to investigate this castle. And she was like, yeah, I got a ship. Here's the ship. See ya. And she left. So we had to sail a ship
Seems legit.
Yeah.
through a storm.
Her name is Pandora Blair.
Although we had some good rolls. We had some good rolls to pilot the ship.
So are the sunken ship and the castle separate areas?
They're totally separate, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
different message board activities.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We were hoping they were in the same area, but they're
We also
not.
lost the ship. They got wrecked.
Castle on like a mile.
Yeah, that ship got wrecked.
Ship and we're going to a castle. Sunken
yeah.
castle.
We got to the castle, there was a big storm, and we climbed in a poop tube to the castle.
Nice.
Well, some people tried to jump into the poop tube and fell a lot.
That was me. I did that.
We had really crap rolls. We had really great rolls to get through the storm, and then really crap
Yeah,
rolls like
and then it-
climb
I-
off the ship.
I may or may not have fast forwarded because it was so bad.
It was real bad. But then our ship sunk, so now we don't have a ship.
Nice.
But we're in this giant castle, and we were in all these like aqueduct tubes, and these chunks started floating by us. They weren't chunks of people; they were chunks of flesh with like weird numbers of eyes and teeth.
Mm-hmm.
They were real weird and creepy.
We came to a fork where it was flesh chunks to the left and
Ice
chunks to the right.
chunks.
What is this? What? It's
And
blue.
guess which way we went?
Is this for me?
Always to the left.
Always to the left.
Some fresh Kool-Aid.
It's just literally an entire Kool-Aid packet in water.
Yeah.
Fine.
Too much Kool-Aid?
What is it?
It's a daiquiri.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
I've never seen a giant. What? Hold that up to the camera. That's just a Kool-Aid packet. Ian.
Yeah, it looks like Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. I got a Kool-Aid item.
Yeah, you did.
We
I
did,
gotta
yeah.
figure out. I need to look for a chance to use that.
Go with half a shot of blue curacao if you do that. One shot's too much.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of blue curacao. Half a shot.
Yeah, that's
The,
stuff.
the orange and the curacao is overpowering. So this was one sours, one blue curacao. I would go half, and then 2 rum. I mean, I could just put 2 more rum in there.
Yeah, probably should do that, Andy.
Cut the curacao.
We
yeah,
voted
so
on
you want
flesh
the
chunks
chunk.
over ice chunks.
Yep.
And we heard chopping, like chopping.
Mm.
So Grin sexy knocked on the door, and then put his bear trap in front of it.
And this guy
As you
came
do.
out.
And then came out, was like, "Hello, how are you? Welcome to the castle." We were like, "Oh, fuck, you're in a trap!" And then we had fighting without talking. But they were real creepy, and the bear trap ripped their legs off, and they just kept walking. And then they
I kicked one of them into a vat of acid.
who did they put somebody in a pot? They put one of the
Yeah,
halflings in a
Andrew
pot?
dropped him in a
That
pot. Yeah, he almost died because of it. It was amazing. I mean, it was
Yeah,
rough.
dropped them in a pot. So they were really creepy. It's probably good that we killed them.
You know what I still haven't used?
And they were action search. They were just like butchering these giant weird creatures that no one recognized, like weird aberrations.
Yeah, they were like tentacles and eyeballs.
So the Stitch guys were butchering some
Those things.
creepy monsters? Okay.
They're putting them in chutes to go out into the bay. So they're like,
Yeah, we don't know what's happening or why. It was gross.
because all the chunks were just like getting emptied into the Bay of Sisa. Which is not called the Bay of Sisa.
This is my favorite just thing ever. It's also called the Sea of Farland. So,
Of King
Come on.
Farland, that's right.
God, come on. Why don't you
Know
know
your
all the
lore.
facts about my
Know your
fantasy
lore. That was
place
pretty
that
easy to
only I
remember.
know?
That was pretty easy to remember. Yeah, that's way too much Curacao.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So after you guys beat up the poor morticians, you found your way. Grin found his way into a cabinet where he uncovered a couple more things about the actual castle itself. And then
I don't remember that.
you found your way into the jail. I was like, where are you guys at now? Into a long maze of dungeon cells, in which the session ended last time with finding a ghost-like apparition who was originally sleeping, but now is waving at, I feel like, Calliope. Wow. Mielandra, in a greeting manner, and I think that's where we picked up.
Grin and Sabathras snuck ahead.
Yeah, that's right. We did.
And
maybe
then
it's
sent
Grin.
messages back to everyone except Sabathras. Who did they send messages back to?
They
They
didn't
sent
send them
messages
to
back
me
to everyone except Sabathras.
or something. I don't remember.
Except
That
you.
Hmm?
Except you.
no, Millie got the first message because she took off
Yeah.
running.
I think it
This
was
was like,
Grin that
"There's
didn't get the
somebody
message
here."
for some reason.
I think that Jacques was up there with you because he
Yeah.
messaged Kyle and Grin
Yeah.
messaged Millie, and then Ishnu and no Sabathras. So we're running because we were told they needed to back up.
We gave the strange man some
That was
dignity.
a bad. I saw the guy.
Oh God, I'm gonna look. I won't like it probably, but I'm gonna look.
I did one of the messages because I can talk to
Give
him.
me some dignity. Wow, that is
It's pretty good, right?
good. Let me just share your artistic abilities with everyone.
Rachel did the pants.
Oh, I should have known because of the colors. Yep, I should have known.
Oh, slam.
Wow, I literally was thinking, how did you get all those colors in there? That's really. I like his unibrow. That's
Yeah. See?
Nice.
wow. Wow. Okay,
Right.
so you guys are walking up. There's a jailer outside, a ghost-like form.
That's right. Wait. I stayed back. Jacques and Sabathras went up and we're going to talk to this guy.
So that's
And they sent messages back to everybody except me.
There we go. I had it back.
That's what it was. Because Sabathras and Jacques could both send messages through telepathy or spells or whatever.
I was gonna ask how are people sending messages?
Yeah.
I
Sabathras
can
has
talk-
this thing
Yeah.
that he does, and then
So like, oh yeah, okay.
I think Jacques has used sending or something like that.
Yeah, he has a message spell. Cantrip.
So Grin, you weren't with anybody to get any messages?
No, I'm back with the rest of you guys, and you're all sitting there like, what's going on, guys?
That's right.
Right? Okay, I understand.
Roger, Roger.
Awesome. Wait for the signal. Got it.
10-4 over now.
What are you guys talking about?
Sorry about it.
Imminent danger. Okay.
Oh, good enough. Thank you for sharing that. That's crucial information to have. Yes,
It's
thank you.
crucial.
Possibility of death.
I will definitely look out for that thing happening.
What?
I understand the risks.
Yes, I will avoid that for sure.
I don't understand the risk.
Yeah, Millie charged ahead because they said there's someone down here.
So I'm taking it you're taking the lead then.
Sure.
You're probably about, let's say, 30 feet away when the individual kind of holds up his hand, and you hear a kind of a haunting, wispy voice that says, "Wait." And he kind of holds up his hand. It's not aggressive. He just holds up his hand.
We should probably do what he says, huh?
All right. Pause.
What brings you to the dungeon?
Well, it was on the job board. It's not supposed to be here. And it's making a storm.
I'm gonna just tug on Melly's leg. The lady's friends, her friends.
There's missing crew. Did you lock anybody up recently?
Make an insight check as you're saying this. He looks like a dog, slightly confused, like the cocked head. But then you say, "Did you lock anyone up recently?"
No, you're lying.
And I'm not sure about any job board, but I did find this one sneaking around, and he kind of like points
Just
backwards.
I knew it.
He doesn't seem to be lying, but yeah, he kind of points behind him, but he doesn't motion you to move forward.
It's just a tip, I swear to God.
Yep.
I should have made it just a tip.
After you, Melly.
Sweet, found him. She yells back to everybody else, found him, and she'll start walking forward.
Whoa, hey! This is my jail to keep straight. Why do you need the prisoner?
Why did you lock him up?
He was sneaking about. You hear a, no, it wasn't. Shush.
Hey, you one of Pandora's friends?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Quiet from the prisoner.
So is there like an exchange or something? Can we a bail, maybe? Like a bond?
Would you say you're in charge of this gentleman?
Oh no. She's in charge.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm in charge. Let him go.
And why should I?
Well, I mean, locking people up's no fun.
It's kind of my job.
Yeah, jobs are overrated.
So is he getting
Man,
like
let him go.
What is your name?
Farnus McFarm.
Farnus McFarm? Well, Farnus, Mr. McFarm, is this guy get a trial, or are you just gonna? What's the plan? You just gonna rot in here?
My job is to lock him up. Wait for the verdict to come down. I'm sure it'll be any time now. He kind of looks at his watch.
Who provides a verdict?
The individuals upstairs.
What are their names?
At this, he seems kind of lost in thought. Wait for the man upstairs.
You don't know who you work for, do you?
I'm just waiting. They'll come down. They always do.
It happens.
Man, I think your job sucks.
I feel like you are dead.
What?
Are you a spirit?
Whoa, Sabby, you can't just say stuff like that.
Why?
I mean, the guy looks awful, but
No, I'm perfectly alive.
Okay.
Been here for many years.
How many years?
He pauses again. Been here for many years.
Where are you?
Are we all at this ghost guy?
Yeah, by this point, anyone that kind of wants to can make their way up. I'm in the. Hold on. I remember the name of it. I am in the castle of Pyramus.
oh, is Pyramus your boss?
No, it's a castle.
Touche, dead guy.
You guys have had a lot to drink.
Have you been in Pazubia long?
He kind of looks a little confused.
Your castle recently appeared near our home city. Well, home city. Near a city that we live in, called Sisa. You're in the middle of the ocean.
That doesn't. mm, That's not.
Though it would be very illogical for that to happen, and you not know about it.
Our castle is off the coast of Barres. It's been there since it was built.
Nope. In the middle of the frickin' ocean.
Is there a window nearby, Abe?
No, but looking around, there is rows and rows of cells and a ton of those creature-like things. They're all wearing different clothing. All seem to be locked up tight.
Would any of us nerds have heard about the coast of Barres?
Make a history check.
Is it even worth it?
I'm not even gonna try.
I'll see. Oh,
There he
yeah.
is. There he is.
Ishnu knows everything.
That's right.
The only one that rings a bell to is Savathers.
Oh shit!
Ah.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Is it a country?
Backstory knowledge.
Linhamia?
It may be. It's actually south of the capital city.
Whoa! Character development.
Character development.
I've never been to Barres.
It's a lovely place.
Wait, bear ass?
No, that's from the city of Charmin.
Have you know of Bamarka? I grew up close to Bamarka.
Damn it! I just closed my fucking map.
That's
The
it.
outskirts.
Sounded like you said bear ass.
That is not how it's pronounced.
All right. I'm sorry.
Though, vernacularly, they mean similar things.
Your country needs a bear ass.
No, the city. Barres.
Oh.
It was named after a turn of phrase in the market district where one was sent home without pants.
You know my land.
Buddy.
We have very shrewd merchants in Barres.
Make sure you write that down. What if we ever go there?
Thank God for recording. It's nice to meet another from my home. We don't get very many visitors.
Except for that guy behind you. Say, why don't you just let him go and you release him into our custody? We'll make sure he gets to the boys upstairs. Girl upstairs, whoever's upstairs.
Roll up persuasion check.
Can we see the person they're talking about, Abe?
No, he's kept you back.
Yeah.
Every time that you kind of walk forward, he kind of halts you. I mean, clearly you don't know who he needs to go to, so I'll just keep waiting.
Yeah, you're right.
Where are the rest of them?
It would appear that you don't really know where he needs to go to either.
No, he needs to go
Ishnu.
to...
Got him. Yeah,
They'll
go
come
where?
along for him.
Ishni's gonna walk up to this ghostly figure and he puts out his hand and he says, "May I?"
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
Are you trying to shake his hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll put his hand up.
And so Ishino kind of closes his hand. Does his hand go through the ghostly hand?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
he's clearly a ghost.
And then he kind of like moves his hand like through the guy's arm. He's like,
Oh, no, he's dead. That guy is dead.
"Does this not appear unusual to you?"
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
I don't know. That's pretty weird.
There it is.
Wow.
Double 18.
That's really odd. He kind of sits down. And he puts his own hands through his own hands. This is maybe they're not coming after all.
Mr. McFarm.
Please, Farmus.
Farmus. We are a long way from our home. You are a long way from your home. This is not Linhamia. This is a country called Pazubia, far to the south. I have never heard of a castle being in the ocean. I think you may have been dead for quite some time.
Well, I'm the second generation here.
I am sure your ancestors are also dead.
Well, that doesn't make it any better.
Do you have your history stone with you?
You see him start to kind of grab, but he can't seem to find anything.
History stone?
I don't seem to have anything with me. Except for these. And he holds out, they're like a whole ring of keys. These he can clutch. They seem to be real.
Well, at least when I lived in Linhamia, everyone had a history stone with them to remember.
Remember.
Remember your family.
Remember.
How can we help you?
I don't think you can.
How can you help us?
You say this is your friend?
A hapless adventurer.
You look after him? Take him upstairs?
Yep. Yep, we'll do that. We will.
Make sure he causes no more trouble to you or yours.
And I guess I'll wait for the others. And he kind of turns around and flips through the keys, and then grabs the right one and unlocks the door behind him. Prisoner 1827, you're in their charge now.
Hey, nice going, Savvy. One down.
I say to him in Linhamian, I hope that you find peace and your ancestors soon.
Peace. Ancestors. And then he sits back in his chair and proceeds to go to sleep. Meanwhile, a scrawny-looking human with a patchy, bald, stubbly head, kind of like Gollum, crawls out of the jail cell. Hey, thanks for that. Name's Headley.
How long you been in there?
Time here is really strange. A long time? A short time?
You want a piece of my my granola bar here, Headley?
Oh my god, that'd be great.
Give him some of my rations.
I really thank it. That's and he just starts eating it.
So, Headley, where your buddies at?
I don't know. Last time I saw of Ishmael's and Purbin, he got washed out the shore when the ship sunk. Rest of it, we scrambled up those poop chutes, made our way in here, and then we got separated.
Well,
So Ishmaz and Purbin are lost at sea?
I mean, I don't know how good a swimmer you are, sir, but that wave was pretty tall. Well, good for you. I'm not a good swimmer at all.
That's okay. You just need practice.
I think I need a lot of practice. It's been in a jail cell for God knows how long.
You sound like you need a hug and to cry.
I would love a hug, sir.
You want to see
I give
something
him a
cool?
hug.
Watch this. And she's gonna pull out the Eye of Sir Gawain of Trade.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
just watch it go nuts.
It is freaking the hell out. There is Oddly enough, you'd think it would only like train its eye and kind of panic towards the undead jailer. It is freaking the fuck out.
Hey, so check that off a list. We have a chunk factory and a ghost jail. It's gotta be the worst thing in here, right?
I don't know.
Worse than that.
How could it get any worse?
I lost my friends in the sewer. I stumbled up this way.
In the sewer, you say, huh?
It was
So
amazing.
perhaps they are below us?
There was that ice path, you know, one that I voted for.
Are there exits out of this prison other than the way we came in?
So if you continue down, there is what looks to be a long hallway, but yes, there seems to be an exit. And
Yeah, but
oddly enough,
we don't
you
vote
do
anymore.
see different signs that lead different ways.
We've seen signs for hydroponics and iceworks, as well as morgue and dungeon. But we've already done morgue and dungeon.
And you can investigate places that are not listed. You can take time to just investigate. It's perfectly fine. We're trying to understand what this frickin' place is.
Will you share the map again? Is the map something we can look at?
And should we worry about the numbers? Or are the numbers a distraction?
I guess that's not really helpful, huh?
Depends on if the numbers are a distraction or not.
So,
Headley
We got Headley. He's probably not very strong. So, if we're gonna go further, we should be careful with him.
Oh, you do notice that the leathers he's wearing are like 2 sizes too big for him.
Oh boy,
Yeah, he's pretty
he's
scrawny.
malnourished.
Yeah.
So what were the signs for, Andy?
Morgue, hydroponics, iceworks, and dungeon.
Okay.
We also
And-
just have some unmarked doors we can check out.
Should
Yep.
So hydroponics, that's like plants.
Let's check out some unmarked doors.
So hydroponics is upstairs. You get the feeling that iceworks you could follow on this floor.
Ah.
Let's finish this floor, right?
Check it out.
So you guys are investigating like an unmarked door.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
everyone
gonna
roll
keep
up.
this like an old school dungeon. Clear every room. We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check for traps
Close
first.
this door. Really opens it close this door.
You're like, let me look for.
Hey.
I'm gonna give it a quiet knock, and she like knocks as she opens it.
Good thing you didn't notice any traps.
There you go. Encourage sleep.
I was just up there. I checked her back in.
Oh, okay.
And I said, you go to sleep. You go to sleep now. Okay.
Got how strong blue curacao is. Half a shot.
I'm gonna hang back by the door, just kind of peeking around.
I haven't been like inebriated to the point of bad things happening until the last time I made a drink with that shit. Knocked me the hell out. Like, I was like, oh, how bad can it be? Nope. Threw me out. Okay. So, Green, you're hanging back by the door and you kind of open it up, and this seems to be like a servant's quarters. Not too well maintained. There's things kind of all over the place. You find a couple of loose books and journals. Ishnu, it's you that discover. Oh, damn.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So you open one of the drawers along the side, and you're like, this seems like a servant's quarters, but you kind of open a little jewelry box, and you slide it open, and inside you find several different pieces of ornate jewelry. Very strange for a servant's quarters, but you find 8 different pieces that are probably worth about 25 gold each. Just different, necklaces, jewelry, and whatnot.
Do they have the earrings in the Linhamian style, like the ones Sabathras has?
Yes, actually. I don't know why I said that so excitedly, but
I'm excited.
yes. You do also notice one other thing. So as you're kind of pulling that open, you're like, "Oh, these are nice," and I'm sure you're kind of mentioning them as Grin's pocketing them. You notice.
I mean, if Ishnu doesn't pocket them, I'm definitely pocketing them.
Oh, here it is. Shit. And roll. You also find a journal of a late servant. Her name is Isabella. And Isabella is starting to write about how she started to work for the castle. And she'd been here for several years, and there was a catastrophe that happened. And after the explosion, they found themselves kind of lost in a drift. And shortly thereafter, anyone in the castle started to, fall over dead from different wounds. And as they died, they began to rise as different bodies, eventually becoming these strange mouths and teeth with eyeballs. And that's what you guys notice in this room.
I like
So
that.
they were lost adrift.
They were lost adrift in space and time. It's totally fine.
These creatures are former inhabitants of the castle.
You mean even those chunks?
So Mathers has been thinking since he talked to that guy, have I ever heard of a castle existing like off the coast of... I mean, Mathers isn't like that into history or hasn't even been that well like traveled, so he may just not know, but
you can roll a history check. I'll let you roll
sure.
it to see if it's familiar. Your place is one of history and study and science. Could there be some sort of creation that was made? Sure. It doesn't ring a bell at the moment. Maybe the farther you get into this castle, the more it'll jog your memory, but nothing comes to mind.
Okay.
But you guys probably take about 30 minutes and you start ransacking this room and you don't really find anything else of value. A lot of it's deteriorated over the years. And that's the other thing. Ishnu, the castle itself, though just recently appeared, most of it seems aged, worn, deteriorated, like it's been there for decades.
I don't get it. It just showed up, but it seems like it's been here forever.
Must be magic involved somehow.
Maybe it was adrift in time and space forever, and it only just fell out of time and space here.
Would you say that you've only just begun?
Maybe we've only just begun.
You guys do hear kind of like a creak down the hallway. Grin, since you're kind of out by the door, you kind of look out real quick. You don't notice anything.
Heard a noise, that we said?
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to post up by the door.
Well, I think we got all the goodies in here. Maybe we should just keep going.
You want to pick another random room? Or you want to look for something specific?
I'm gonna open another door.
Yeah.
Grin, you sneaking around, or you?
I'm gonna be sneaky sneak.
All right.
I'll sneak.
Me too.
You all watch Grin kind of like stomp out of the room. Watch out, guys! I'm hiding, and just kind of stomps down the hallway.
Classic Grin hide.
So sad that you dropped a 20.
I'm not.
You follow after him very loudly. You guys walk down another ways, and you find what looks to be kind of like an outpost with guards. You would imagine would have been stationed at one point. There's kind of like a little entryways with little ticket booths, where you would imagine maybe they put a couple of things while they investigate it. But it's just like a little small alcove that resembles an office. I'm not flipping to random pages in my notebook.
We don't know.
But you guys take some time. It's probably a good 10, 15 minutes. And you find a couple of rusty weapons, but they're, long aged, and what little notes are kind of scattered around don't seem to make any kind of heads or tails of the actual. It doesn't seem to make any sense. They're either too well worn or just too far gone. I clicked a button. No, where did it go? Oh, here it is. However, you do find one
Thank you.
journal against the wall that mentions of Keith, who is the third generation in this castle. He's now a guard. He's very proud of his station because he's the first of his generation to actually grow up in the castle and never know the outside.
Did you say Keith?
His name is Keith.
That's a surprisingly normal name.
So you know at least there were 3 generations that lived in this castle, and one grew up never actually knowing the outside. But there doesn't seem to be much else in this room that seems to pique your interest.
Do castles usually travel around in your country there, Savvy?
No.
Okay, so this is weird for you. That's a good baseline.
It's not weird at all. Everything's great.
Well. Alright. So we know a little about Keith.
So, Savvy, that weird eyeball mouth thing.
I've never seen one.
Okay, so it's not like, like a suncock or something that just like runs around and
My
does.
country is not that much different than your country.
Just
Other
got
than the sun
suncocks.
cock.
I mean,
We just call them roosters here. They're just roosters.
And that is probably true.
you come home from the market without pants.
That's
No, that is
Good to
a
that.
saying. It's more funny in my language. But
we'll take
the
your word for it.
merchants in Berez are so good that you will go home without your pants.
But
We're not
not
just
really
gonna take
without
your word
pants.
for it, huh?
We have metaphors and exaggerations.
Oh.
Tell me a good one.
That was a good one.
Oh, all right. Are there any more doors to be searched, Abe?
Yeah, you guys are kind of down a
doors?
hallway.
Okay. All
You
kinds of
come
doors,
to a T, and you found
Do a little more sneaky sneak.
that was where you found like the partition where the guards would have stood. Grin, as you take the lead, roll a perception check.
Is it for traps or hidden doors?
Maybe.
Well, then I'm gonna roll a advantage.
Baby.
Nice advantage.
That's good. Get it, Grin. Get some.
Get it.
Get it. Oh, come on, you shit.
Yeah, I'm trying the best I can.
Everything's great. Everything's good. Grin, as you're kind of taking the lead and looking forward, I'm doing it live. Doing it live. That's better. From your perspective, there is a strange, noise, and you instinctively kind of dodge out of the way as this, massive black sludge,
Ew.
slinks out of the ceiling and drops to the ground. Everyone needs to roll initiative.
Oh, did it see me?
No, actually, it did not.
Can I attack it with a surprise attack?
Surprise! You totally can.
All right. I'll take my steady aim, and I'm gonna sharpshoot it. And
Wait, I have advantage. I forgot. No, I gave that to you. You have advantage, Grin.
on initiative.
Oh shit! That's a nat 20 on a sneak attack.
Oh, there are two of them.
I would have got critical anyways because I surprised him. But
Surprise!
we'll add 10 to this damage roll. Give you some crit damage. Yeah.
Just 20 points of damage? Damn.
20 points
What about your sneak attack?
Yeah, where's your
plus
sneak
my
attack, man?
I'm sorry.
Which,
I'm sorry. I'm
which is
sorry.
also doubled.
Yep.
So 6, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
Double
whoa,
of that
whoa!
too.
Whoa!
Make that 40 damage in one shot.
Oh, yeah.
Assassin!
As this, like,
all.
sludge-like form slinks out of the ceiling, Grin kind of barrel rolls, barrel roll, and shoots his crossbow.
Great
and
sludgy.
and it
sludge.
sinks into his sludginess.
Ew.
It looks
Alright,
like this.
now I'm
Minus
gonna
that
roll
guy. That's what it looks like.
Ew.
There's that guy in the middle.
That guy comes with it. His
Help
name is
me!
Bill.
Bill.
Alright, let me
That's
back
probably
this up.
Keith.
That's a terrible
Oh,
roll.
Keith.
Damn it.
If I didn't have advantage, it would have been a 1. So thank you.
Alright. These guys are taking a nap. Um,
Oh, nap time.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
Or I should take like a short rest at some point.
so I mean, you do have a 10, a magical 10.
It's true.
Ishnu, from you see kind of Grin dodge out of the way, and from behind you, these like ink-like tentacles kind of start to wrap around you. Maybe. No. So you feel it start to like slide against your skin, and you just kind of start brushing it off. Yeah, that was its turn. Grin, you're back up.
Whoop. All right, I'm gonna disengage and shigga-sha back in the corner, and then I'm gonna attack. That's 5. I do not have advantage because I am not steady aiming, but I will shoot nonetheless.
Shoot!
Does a 13 hit?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
It's a massive pile of black ichor.
Look at this.
Yeah, heavy.
Okay. All right, that's it for me.
Okay. So Vathris, I'm gonna assume your shadow's kind of been walking with you.
Yeah. I will. Go up here myself and send my. Oh, I can't move my shadow, but I want my shadow to go down here.
Yuck.
Excuse me, issue. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm just going to be right here. Okay, don't get hit. I would like to attack unidentified creature number 4. Actually, no. I'm gonna attack from my shadow's position and attack creature 11 once.
Why you gotta be doing that?
Got him.
Got him.
The hammer kind of like, and then pulls back out. Seems to do some damage though.
Nice. I think I don't have anything else. It's been a minute.
Minute.
You know what? Bonus action. I'm gonna second wind.
Second win.
Because I haven't done that yet. So 1d10 plus my fighter level and HP's healed. Oh,
It's a good roll.
So there we go.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna tap on my shield next to the thing. Brace up.
Tap, tap, tap.
All right, that's my turn.
Excellent. Good.
Wait, where's my? Oh no! Where's my reaction card? How will I ever take a reaction?
Don't forget.
It's not my reaction card.
Andy.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of how I've been doing this. Yeah, because I made your shadow take damage. So as your hammer thunks into it and it pulls back out, there's a spray of acid that just sprays all over it,
Oh,
and it takes 5 acid damage. And
Instant
dissipates.
It's just dead.
Delete.
instant death.
What's the speed on these things?
Oh, it's not.
Oh yeah.
fast.
Oh yeah. You see it kind of go 5, 10. It's probably gonna be like here, but it's on top of the ceiling.
Ugh.
And then it is gonna whip.
Nay, nay.
It cannot whip. Never mind. It does not whip. Mielandra, you're up.
Isn't doing anything to me.
No, it doesn't have the range.
Then you
How high
whip
is the
one.
ceiling?
It's probably about 20 feet up.
Well, shit.
Just
I
jump.
mean, it's like 10 feet blob.
Okay.
So, you might go ahead.
Well, so I probably can't melee it without jumping. I'm gonna lightning lure it.
Lightning law!
Is my action. I'm gonna cast lightning lure.
I don't know what that does, but it sounds amazing.
It's within 15 feet of me.
It's pretty good.
So I target it. Yes. So it needs to mode combat actions. It needs to do a saving throw. Oh, it succeeded. It's just a cantrip, so I think that nothing happens.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing happens. So that was my action. Bonus. I think I have a bonus action. Shit.
Should take
So
some bonus
my
action.
attack is bonus if I spend my action attacking, right?
Correct.
Cut yourself. You're already cut.
I have one sword.
I'm so cut.
One sword's lightning, the other one's not. But I was keeping it that way because last time we fought things, my lightning was healing them. So I wanted to keep my options open.
Yeah, but lightning probably won't hurt these guys. I mean, it probably won't be bad for these guys, right?
I don't know. I was keeping my options open. I have one lightning sword and one regular sword.
That one time I screwed Mielandra over, and now she has like PTSD. It was amazing.
Yeah, no, I'll bonus action cut. I'll do my second sword for my bonus action.
I'm never making an echo again. You killed my echo.
What did you make this one lightning too, or is this something else? Can you mix them up?
No, we decided that well,
Higher levels, you can. You get more. You get more options in higher levels.
yeah, but mine's linked. Well, I guess just for flavor, mine's linked to my season. So they're like
Is it-
it's lightning because I'm spring.
Lightning.
I had a D6. I'm at a D6 now. I'm just gonna hurt. It's fine. It's fine. Bonus
It's
action.
probably gonna be great. You're not almost hurting. Hey, that's not bad.
You hurt them more now too.
All right, now both swords are lightning.
Oh
That
yeah.
it's above me. If I stand right underneath it, how far? You said it's 10 feet up.
For you, it's probably about like 5-10 feet to touch it. But I mean,
Alright.
it didn't move too quick. It probably moved only about 20 feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay where I am. My turn.
Do you want to touch it?
All right, Ishnu, you're up.
all right. see, what do I want to do? I think for now I'm just gonna blast unidentified creature number 4 with some fire.
Fire!
Give him fuel, give him fire.
Oh, that'll hit. That'll hit
Okay.
so good.
And then I get this is gonna be kind of tricky because I have a new ability that lets me use or boost my psionic stuff. I can use a free
Boost.
bonus point.
Using the
So-
bonus!
Where is it? Yeah, amplified. So I'm just gonna do. I guess I'll do this twice then.
Pew, pew.
Bonafide.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's resisting the fire.
Well, so you have it
Oh,
listed
actually-
as cold, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
blah,
right. Yeah.
so,
Okay. So yeah, I chose fire damage. Just
So that was creature 4, right?
creature.
So I will.
4.
So you did 13 points of damage?
13 points of fire damage to it. Yeah.
That did, in fact, go through.
Okay. And then I'm gonna have to modify this because I did an amplified, so it's actually gonna take 2d4 fire damage. Let's drag this on. Yeah. Okay.
Gonna take that fire.
Is it currently in melee range of me?
I would say it is, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stay put then.
It's a pretty big monster.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move and provoke.
I'll say it's right there to make it easier on all of us.
Yeah, so I think that's it for my turn.
Alright. Apparently, there we go. That's for that. That's for... Alright. And... they're just taking a nap. Alright. So, Mathers, you said you, like, banged the shield?
Yep.
Alright.
I don't want to work. I just want to bang on my shield all day.
One of its, like, gloopy-like arms stretches out and doesn't hit you. It's fine. Whatever. Grin, you're up.
Ah, shoot the ceiling glob.
Ceiling glob. Ceiling glob.
Take this, ceiling glob. Fuck.
Oh, you still hit.
You still hit it.
It's just a
Terrible
big old
rolls.
blob.
Alright. Sneak attack.
Nothing like dropping a 4 for a 5.
Nuts, man. It's nuts. Alright. And add 10. Whoops. And shiggity sha. Spoon.
26. Whew. Its globulars are starting to, like, slowly drip down from the ceiling, and you see it as it hits. It's like, and it's burning pieces on the ground.
Ugh. Alright, Okay, that takes action, so I am done.
Savathras.
Shoot, guys. We're gonna short rest after this.
I mean, the bard's already napping in the corner, so.
It's true.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm at full capacity.
It's like I was resting all week.
Every time I hit these guys, I'm gonna take some damage.
Maybe.
It's,
Oh shit! It might splash.
unless you use your pole arm.
It's probably gonna be great.
No. Screw that. Losers use pole arms. Alright, bonus action. I'm going to summon another shadow next to, or underneath number 11. Then as an action, I'm going to attack. Ooh, I can
Oh,
move it.
shit. I gave that to Ishnu. There we go. Now can you move him?
I think I can move it anyways. If it was
Oh,
just
okay.
if it's just a token, I can just move it.
Token!
Anyone can move it. And I'm going to attack from my Echoes space again. number 11. Basha.
You're just a blob.
Stop it!
Minimum damage.
Got him though. Got him.
Your shadow takes 8 points of acid damage and burns back up.
I pop it like a zit, and it just acids all over him.
With a...
Yeah.
It kind of fades into the floor.
Shadowy mist flies everywhere. I don't know. I guess. Action surge. Whatever, let's do this. I'm gonna Warhammer at this creature next to me as well.
Oh,
Wow. Chunk.
ouch. Even alone.
Uh,
As the hammer pulls back out of it, you take 4 points of acid damage.
I like that.
Your hammer is magical, right?
It is.
I mean, that's cool.
It is.
Yes.
I bought it. And that is. That's all for my turn.
Mielandra, you're up.
All right. I'm going to. 4's also on the ceiling, or 4's on the ground?
4's on the ground. It
on the
like
ground.
bubbled up through.
Okay. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna slash, slash, slash.
Oh. Well, roll your attack.
Wow.
We're going to take so much corrosive damage. See, that's why I figured we were going to take a short rest after this, right?
Gross.
We're all going to be a little bit beat up.
Yeah. All right. So I have it targeted.
You and I are.
All right. Action.
First hit. 6 points of acid damage sprays back at you. And that's with lightning damage?
Yeah.
Excellent. So as you slice into it, it and then splits into 2 pieces.
Oh no!
I'm so glad.
Two goops.
I did a second fucking sword. That's all I had. That was lightning.
2 goops.
All right, hold on. Things happen.
Bullshit.
I think I kind of knew that was going to happen.
It's so amazing. I was like, thank you, Andy. Okay, hold on. I gotta
I
read
was like,
things.
oh, I know this creature.
Down. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna leave
it's-
my second sword unlightninged and
2 goops.
Punch it. Judo, chop it.
2
Okay.
goops.
Bloop. All right, so now in front of you is 2 slightly smaller, identical black goo-like creatures.
Mielandra?
well,
Let's do it. Eventually they'll be too small to split.
no. I am going to.
No.
All right.
Just have
I-
millions
I
of
have-
microscopic bruises.
I have a longbow if you would like to use it. Hey, don't you have Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch
Dude,
Blast.
I'm like, in melee with them.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, I think it was a 7 to hit. I think
Yeah.
Grin proved that.
I never use my action. I can't Eldritch Blast this round.
No. Well, you might as well slash again. What's the worst that happens?
No, I'm not doing that.
You sure?
I am.
Make a 3rd goop. That's the worst.
I am.
Spring Mielandra do.
I'm backing
What?
away.
What would Spring Mielandra do?
I'm backing away.
All right. Well, I know what the goop will do.
Uh huh.
Only thing the goops would do. Oh no, Spring Mielandra, what have you done? Oh, it's gonna be really bad.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be really
Oh
bad.
no!
It's not instant death. That's not part of the cards.
Exceed hit points by 39.
I would like
So-
to take my.
You're
Pseudopods.
so dead. You're
55
dead.
damage?
So just for
Yeah,
the record,
uh,
I didn't lower these for. That's why I'm like, it's not instant death. I'm just rolling the dice based on
You're
the fact that it's just
instantly
4 of us.
dead.
So it would be.
Goodbye, Mielandra. It was nice
So
knowing you.
dead.
No. 1, 2,
I'm making a bard.
3,
Her
Okay.
name is Calliope.
3. All right, hold on. Oh
got a
yeah, it's
patch on
2d8.
the other
so
eye.
take half of that. I've been cutting all their things down except for that one. 2d8. So it's 30.
Math.
I can't do math. I work for a bank.
Math.
Hold on. 55 divided by 2, rounded down, 27 hit points. You take 27 hit points.
You're not dead, right?
It's still a
No,
lot.
definitely,
You're
I'm
still
definitely
down.
unconscious.
You're not
I
dead.
only had, yeah.
I would like to use my sentinel reaction.
You son of a bitch. I mean, yes, that's fine.
So I probably die before I actually move away then, right?
Yeah, you would
I'm
fall
like
like
that right
here.
there. Okay.
So as the pseudopod like reaches out, it like wraps around her leg and pulls her back, and the acid starts to corrode around her leg, and she falls unconscious. And this is with your hammer, right?
Yep.
Damn it. Alright, hold on.
Chunk.
You take 2 acid damage as it sprays back at you.
All right.
So the other one doesn't attack because you never moved. Okay, Ishnu, you're up. You watch Mielandra fall down as an acid starts to eat away at her leg. Eat away.
So we're definitely gonna be resting after this.
So they've already used their reaction.
That's true, yeah. So I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Well, actually, only 11A used the reaction, but the other one's far away. So
Yeah, the other one's not
Yeah.
in your range, so you can back up.
can you drag Mielandra away?
Yeah, I would say you could
I got
use...
it.
Well,
I got it.
it would take half your movement. I mean, it would
Yeah,
have, it would
okay.
take... Yeah, half your movement to move her.
Yeah, that's fine. I was only moving 15 feet, so yeah, I'll take the ledge.
Thanks.
So Ishnu kind of backs up, and he like, as he's backing up, he like reaches one hand down and grabs Mielandra by her collar, pulls her with him, and then as soon as he gets to where he's at, he just drops her and then like concentrates and unleashes a massive blast.
Harder.
So let's see, I get 1 free side point to empower my abilities. So I'm going to do massive. So,
Oh,
oh, it's a cone attack.
I'm sure Sabathos can handle it.
Yeah, how big is?
I don't know.
Let me change the movement then. Okay,
Yeah, you could hit.
I'm going
I
to go
mean, I
down
don't know how
here.
big the cone is, though.
It's 15 feet. I want to be able to hit both of them with the cone.
Oh, I got you. I think that would hit.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, here, we'll say you went that way.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, that's good. That works.
Because that'll definitely hit both.
All right. There we go. So I'm doing the cone. That's 1 side point, and then I can use up to 3 per turn. So I'll spend 2 more side points. Amplify it twice. So
Side
they both
points!
need to make a dex saving throw, which I think I can drag on to. 4.
Ooh, instant 1 and a still
Fail.
failed.
Okay.
They
So
have a
they're both
minus
gonna-
3 to dex.
I'll just roll this manual. They're both gonna take 3d8 fire damage
Nice.
plus my rampage die. So
17 each.
fire damage for you.
Pretty good.
Oh, that one's looking real rough.
And then they're gonna take 3d8 or 3d4 fire damage on the start of their turn.
Son of a... Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Cool. So end of your turn, you see unidentified creature 11A start to burst into flames because he just took a whole bunch of fire damage and he only needed a hit point, so he is dead. And then roll your damage for the other one because it's start of their turn.
So it takes an additional 6 points of fire damage.
I'm dying. Okay. I died. Okay, it's fine. Oh god. All right, so creature number 4.
Creature number 4.
2, 1, 2.
So walk up to Mielandra and hit her.
No, because
No, we don't.
Ishnu put himself between them, but he actually does move towards Ishnu. Because that's.
I've already used my reaction.
Oh,
Okay, all right,
just barely.
and that's that's his turn.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot Mielandra. After I load my crossbow with a healing bolt.
Oh. Da-da-da-da.
Throw the rock at her.
Dramatic
You
tension.
should throw the rock at her.
I mean, it could work.
No,
How
it
did I
doesn't work.
fucking miss?
Wow, grid.
You have disadvantage because I'm prone.
Yeah, but I got advantage on the roll because of
But
your
you wouldn't have your
friendly
dex to your armor class because you're down. It
True.
would just be your armor.
Would have 14.
Like, there's no way your armor's 14 without dex.
No. My AC is 16.
So
Like,
And my dex +4, so.
yeah, so I'll say it hits.
Yeah, sweet.
I mean,
You're
she's
gonna
not moving.
get-
There's
hold
some
on.
serious acid burns causing scarring on her leg.
Healing bolts. I only have 4 now, and you're gonna get 2d4 plus my dex modifier. So
What happens if you damage somebody that's down? Is that another death
If-
save?
if I
It's a
damage
instant
them? It's
death
an
save.
automatic.
Save.
Yeah, it's an instant death save.
And it's like
but
crit. It's a melee attack.
this
But I was
doesn't
just thinking, what if Grin threw the rock and he
Yeah,
dealt
killed
one
her.
damage and
Yeah,
dealt more than one?
that would be the worst.
Well, that was the thing. That's what I was thinking. The rock would.
10 hit points.
Yeah, you heal for 10 hit points as the arrow kind of looses, and before it impacts, you see it kind of start to disintegrate, and then the glowing white essence hits inside your body, and then illuminates and heals.
Okay, and then that would have used my bonus action too. So I'll just stay where I am. That's it for me.
All right, Svathers, you're up.
Bonus action. I mean, you don't even need to put the token out. I'm just gonna summon my echo right next to it
But I'm gonna do that anyways.
and attack. I mean, it's immediately gonna go away as long as I hit, which I'm gonna. I'm gonna. And attack from my echo space. Crunch.
Ouch. Yep, and with a it slumps back into the floor and disintegrates. The area grows quiet in the corridor that you're in. What are y'all doing?
That was something crazy.
Are you okay?
He split into 2 and then he puked on me and I died.
Well, I think he just passed out, but
I was dead.
There are birds all over you.
So,
okay.
Pretty wicked.
who has the tent?
I do.
Okay, I want to make
Yeah,
sure it
that's a
wasn't
good
the bards. All right, then they're quiet in the corners. Never mind. Forget it.
I need a fucking nap. And I'm going to point the tent at Grin and hit the button.
Oh god.
Dang
Grin,
it.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Are we camping here? Is that where we're camping?
You hit the button.
It's done. You can't undo it.
Grin, as she hits the button, you're like, oh no, not again! And this time you see the fireplace flying towards you as the rest of the tents begin to sit up, and you dive through it stealthily. As a large tent, 2 smaller ones, a glowing fireplace emerges, and you hear the crickets and the creepy sound of the dungeon fades away as you find a nice quiet place to take a long rest.
But this is the
Right.
equivalent of the dome spell, right? So no one can come in except for us.
It's a tiny hut with some, creativity.
I mean, honestly, where I put it, blocks off all 3 of the things, right?
Yep, it's a pretty good spot to at least make sure that nothing can get in to the dome. Because you're right, it's 9 people that you choose to be allowed entrances into it.
Wow, it's new. Where did this come from?
Oh yeah, that Pandora gave it to us. Though,
It's an experiment.
yeah, experimental. We also broke her boat, so I don't think she's gonna let us keep it.
That's my tent. I'm not giving this shit back. It's full of marshmallows.
Okay.
Yeah. Millie is roasting marshmallows.
Nice. You have a pretty gnarly scar on your leg at the moment, but I mean, other than that, you're a little worse for wears. And just for the record, this may or may not be a level 9 dungeon that I've been tweaking all the monsters for and forgot to tweak them, so that really wouldn't have happened, just for the record.
Fine, we got healers.
I mean, yeah, you just definitely would have died instantly, that's all. So, my bad, I knew I forgot to prep something. Whoopsies. Other than that, you guys have been doing great, so keep it up. Alright, so you guys are taking a long rest?
Lightning sword, Rachel, it'll be great. Get all the lightning.
There's a little tickle in my head. I was like, I think this is a black pudding.
Oh yeah, it totally was.
I think they split with like.
I have a sneaking suspicion Melandra's going to be changing seasons.
She'll be pissed when she wakes up. These fucking marshmallows. So as you guys take a long rest, everyone make a perception check. And Chris, so this tiny hut basically is a campsite with 3 large tents. Well, 1 large tent and 2 smaller tents. It has a magical enchantment that shows a starry sky over top of it. You hear the babbling brook nearby and some crickets and insects of like a late summer evening, and it very much reminds you of a campsite.
Okay.
And then I need to go get more beverage.
This is quite pleasant.
27, 24.
Yeah, she did all right.
Alright, so in the first couple of hours while you guys are just kind of relaxing, eating some marshmallows, Mielandra, out of the corner of your eye, you see a faint, wisping, pulsating light that kind of floats by the campsite.
Outside the dome.
It's outside the dome.
Can you please
It's
make it pulsate on the map?
Where precisely does the pulsate happen?
It seems to be south of you, and it's followed by a hauntly visage of a young lady.
There's ghosts outside.
It kind of walks like they seem to be walking towards your direction, and as they hit the dome, the ghostly visage kind of looks a little confused and shrugs and turns around and just walks down the hallway. Out of view.
If I leave, can I come back?
Yeah, you can.
I want to pop my head run over, pop my head out of the dome. Be like, hey, come back. Hey.
I ready an arrow.
Okay.
Why are you rolling charisma saving throws?
All right, listen. I don't know what you were rolling. I just want to remind you in this moment that I have advantage on saves against charm, and I cannot be magically put to sleep.
It's good.
Okay.
It's real good.
Cool.
So, Mielandra, you poke your head out of the tent. You're like, hey! And this visage turns around, and it goes from this young lady with this floating orb beside her to this haunting, like, and it's screaming in your face, and then you don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything.
You blank out. Don't remember anything. Savathers, roll a perception check with advantage since you were notching an arrow. You see this haunting visage down the hallway turn, and then immediately Mielandra kind of goes slump, and she starts to wander down the hallway.
All right.
I was gonna get a drink, goddammit.
Seriously.
There was a lady.
A ghostly visage of a lady.
Lady.
I will follow her and try to Mielandra, and I'll try to grab her shoulder.
Yeah, make a dexterity check.
Leave the dome. Dexterity.
Yeah, split the party.
I'm good at this.
Never leave the dome.
Okay, you latch onto her arm, and she spins around, and this haunting face kind of like jumps out at you from her own, and then sinks back into her skull.
Mielandra, back in the dome.
Power of Athos compels you. There.
It doesn't freak you out at all. It's freaky, but doesn't freak you out. It's going to then. Damn it.
I just super possessed.
Are your swords still glowing?
No, it would have gone out when I went unconscious.
Okay. Can you make an attack? Actually, 2 attacks for that matter.
On who?
I
On
can do that.
Savathris.
I can do that.
Mielandra would do that. She's a good guy.
Did you already long rest us? 'Cause I'm at full health now.
I did, because I didn't expect you to leave the tunnel. It's too late now. It's too late.
You know all those times we're watching Critical Role and you're like, these guys are so dumb. Why are they doing that? All they had to do was wait for the dome to be up. All they had to do was wait for the long rest to be over before they poked their heads out.
I love D&D.
Yeah. So they're not up because I was unconscious, but I'm just attacking. Yep.
You only had about, what, 30 hit points left? I mean, like, you were, like,
I
pretty
only
wounded, right?
healed 10, so I have 10
Okay.
hit points.
So you're... Okay.
Although
add that back in.
I think I got a disadvantage because I'm unconscious, so I'm not actually
Oh.
unconscious. So I dropped the 11.
You would have hit me.
It would be AC 20.
Yeah, it is.
Roll damage on him. Savathris, as you kind of grab her arm and urge her back in, she just out of nowhere grabs the sword, and there's almost like 2 hands grabbing it and just slashes across your chest.
Sure. I'd like to take a reaction and repulsion shield her.
Okay.
I blast her back 10 feet or 15 feet this way.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Okay. So you take 3 points of damage as you get thrown backwards. Grin and Issue, you now start to kind of hear a commotion, kind of seeing everyone else. The 2 bards are just passed out in their tent, but you 2 notice Savathris having a conversation. Anything you guys want to do now that you've kind of caught wind of what's happening?
I'm gonna put my marshmallow right here. Nobody eat it. I'm gonna go over here. Just see what's going on.
Is everything okay?
You get there
I
just in
don't
time
know.
to watch Savathris kind of shield bash Mielandra right against the wall.
No, they're fighting. Mielandra and
I'm also
Savathris are
bleeding
fighting.
from a scimitar wound. I forgot
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah, well, you can't see it. It's you got his back to him. He seems perfectly healthy.
I don't know why they're fighting.
Did somebody not want to share a marshmallow?
Listen, well, there are stakes here for everybody. Shouldn't be an issue.
Mission will come over to investigate.
All right,
Savvy.
I'm gonna knock
Savvy,
her
what's
out.
happening?
She's under the effect of some spirit.
So you used an action. You guys moved up. Ishnu, do you want to do anything before you?
Yeah, I think Issue's still kind of confused.
Mielandra, you
That's why
get
you
up.
don't leave the dome. Never leave the dome.
You
I haven't done anything.
walk over, and you're gonna take 2 more slashes at
Hold up, I
Savathris.
haven't done anything.
You shield bash, didn't you? Oh,
That's
no,
not
that
a
was
shield
your
bash. That's a reaction.
All right, now you can do something.
All right, I'm gonna try to knock her out.
Knock her.
Yeah,
ass.
shield bash is just a reaction if I get hit.
That's right. I forgot.
I said knock you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm
Probably
gonna,
cut her head off or something.
yeah. I'm gonna try to
That'll release the spirit.
Release the demons.
Bonk. Oh no!
miss.
This is great.
Yes, I would have gone up here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Hey,
Let her just snap out of it.
how high are the ceilings just for
I think I said they were 20 feet.
20
So
feet
you're,
up?
you're
Okay.
kind of in like a corridor. There was a big passageway that kind of opened up where you were.
Okay.
It's all in the spirit of my mind. Okay. Mielandra, now you attack twice.
I'm checking off the things I had checked off before the long rest.
Okay, all right. There's a moment where your vision kind of snaps in and you realize what you're doing and you pull back. Just at the last moment, the blade kind of like whips around your head. But the other blade just like right into your side as the ghostly hand kind of heaves it in.
Should I also spend my bonus action attacking, or do I just have to do it twice?
The hell is my... Oh, there it is.
I'd like to take a reaction to repulsion shield.
You totally can do that. Controls.
This might knock you out. Let's see. Oh, so close.
So close. It doesn't say, but I'm going to say that you do. You take your turn how you normally would.
Okay. So,
That also knocks you back 15 feet, but you probably can just run back up.
yeah. And I'm gonna hellish rebuke then. I mean,
Boop him. That's what
right?
she do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of
That's
course
what
she
Mielandra
would.
would do.
This is amazing. I mean, don't kill each other, but you totally should do that. There, he's saved. It's fine.
Yes, so he's gonna take half of this. And then bonus action.
Okay. I give a thumbs up to my friends behind me.
Everything is great.
She feels bad. She's not on top of her game.
Yeah. So you see that same like ghostly hand start to pull, and then there's that like immediate like pulling back as the muscles start to strain, and the ghostly visage kind of like pulls the hand through, but it doesn't connect. All right, Grin.
So I say, so spirits, eh? Well, darn shame. I'm gonna take my headband off my head, and I'm gonna wrap a little rock in it, and I swing it around. Sorry about this, Melly. I'm going to non-lethal damage her with my chroma cloth sling.
Nice.
I'll use my steady aim. Whoa!
What is happening?
Whoa.
I hit advantage.
Damn.
I mean,
Oh.
you hit. You like really
Ow.
hit.
Yeah, I have 1 hit point left.
Okay. So I just want to hit her kind of like in the forehead with a rock.
She falls to the floor unconscious, but steadied. She's not bleeding out.
Okay.
So you did it non-lethally, and with a the ghostly visage pulls out. It's right there. From her.
I'm going
boudet.
to I'm gonna whisper back to Ishnu. The ghost thing's out. Can you get it away from her?
See.
And that's it for me.
Nice. Brings us to Savathers, since I was just going in the order that you guys
Sure.
said.
I will. Guiding bolt. Guiding bolt on this spirit.
Floating spirits. Well, that'll hit.
Radiant damage. Next attack has advantage against this ghost.
The slightly shimmering form starts to glow slightly.
I say, "Be gone, spirit. This body is not yours." That's my turn. I guess bonus action. I'll summon my echo.
Echo.
Right behind it.
You mean this guy?
That's a bear trap.
Bears have.
Hey, Grin.
Get back in here. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. Heritage, you're up.
All right. He says, "I'm not sure I can do anything to deflect the spirit, but perhaps I could destroy it."
That's good too.
That'll work.
I'm going to use my 1 free side point plus 2 more, which I still have prior to arrest. Blast it. Which I guess has advantage because that's the next attack.
Oh yeah. Boom.
Okay. So that's 4d8 fire.
Nice.
Well, those dice were all over the place.
So that's 16 points of fire.
Ooh.
And it's going to take 4d4 on the start of its turn.
Okay. Got it.
And that's it. Actually, how far away is feet? Just a second. Yeah, I'll run out here 15 feet and grab Mielandra and go as far back as I can towards the hut.
You could probably go, we'll say to like there.
Okay.
Do a little drag.
Yeah.
Savathers, the ghost-like creature, very feminine in the face, is going to take some fire damage first.
Take 8 points of fire damage first.
You see the fire is burning. It doesn't seem to hit its ethereal form as often as you think it would. It's taking damage, but not as much as you would hope. Its face flickers for a moment into a screaming, jagged tooth creature, and then it's going to reach out with its hands around your neck.
Something like that.
Oh.
And
Did not consent to this.
It looks a little confused and continues to scream in your face.
You must always ask consent before next stuff.
God. Mielandra's okay because she's just unconscious, not bleeding. Grin, you're up.
Oh boy.
I can heal you. I should have healed you on my turn. I was thinking
I
about
think
it.
I can hit this guy with my magic crossbow.
Magic crossbow.
I believe in you.
I'll try it.
Healing bolts, I bet. Curing hurts it because it's undead.
Yeah, all of my years playing Final Fantasy have taught me that will work.
All right.
Except for in D&D, because I don't know why.
Right. Yeah.
It's such bullshit.
All right. I'm gonna try to shoot it with my regular crossbow with advantage. Sharpshooting.
Don't roll a 1.
Don't roll one.
Rolling.
I want you to roll a 1 so bad. Damn it.
Once I roll 2 1s like Rachel did that one time.
That
What
was
happened?
That was freaking amazing.
Doomed. It's doomed.
never
I hit though.
happened.
You got sneak attack because it's right beside
Yeah.
Savathers.
how many 20s I rolled captaining that ship last week?
I do remember.
That's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
it needed to outweigh itself somewhere. Oh shit!
Take magic
Oh.
arrow.
Ouch.
Well,
Grin, what's it
then.
look like?
Golden arrow. Wow. So I guess he shoots his clockwork crossbow at this thing, and where a bolt would normally go through the ghost, it actually hits where the ghost's flesh would be with a resounding kind of boom that just dissipates it.
Why you gotta kill my ghost? And with a last, it just dissipates into the air.
Okay, everybody back in the dome and don't leave again.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Mielandra.
Before you cast Cure Wounds, Ishi's gonna drag Melinda into the hut.
Good call.
Yay.
You're back up.
Ew, how much of that do I remember?
You remember all of it actually.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Whoop.
There's a big poem on your forehead.
Did you see that ghost? That's pretty fucked up.
Ishni kind of clears his throat. He's like, so, I think, tactically speaking, it may not be wise to leave the magical confines of the hut.
Yeah, I thought maybe she wanted to talk. You know, I mean, she wrote the journal. We talked to the jailer. He seemed pretty cool. I thought maybe it was Lydia or whatever her name is.
Hey, we're staying in the hut.
Oh
Yep.
my
You heard
god.
Ishnu. In the hut.
Yep.
I don't care if you see Santa Claus out there. Stay in the hut.
Cool. I'm gonna go sleep.
I have no more healing.
As you guys are having this conversation, several ghost-like entities in black capes just like float past the hut and then down the hallway.
Nope.
Don't talk
Get
to
in
them.
there.
Don't talk to them. They are
there.
not cool.
Just listen to the crickets.
you guys really taking a long rest now?
Yeah.
That's not creepy at all.
I would like to, before my long rest, I would like to grant Vigilant Blessing to Ishnu. Advantage on your next initiative.
You get advantage, and you get advantage.
Vigilant Ishnu.
Snap.
So now the question is, does she wake up sad because she feels guilty? Or does she wake up pissed because she got possessed?
I think you should roll for it.
Alright.
Yeah, you should make a table.
She's definitely not Autumn. Autumn's not gonna happen in the morning.
Very
Arms
grateful.
out.
I'm so grateful we all survived last night.
You almost killed me.
Yeah. Alright.
So grateful we didn't die.
Remember that time you almost killed me?
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Oh, she's pissed.
It is.
Is there one M in summer? No, there's two. No, there's one.
There's two.
Oh,
But you're
there's
weighted
two.
more towards Autumn, right?
3.
Yeah.
Gabe's making one for you right now.
Oh.
I mean, if you wanted to.
So I was basing it like,
Saying.
well, a lot of times we start sessions and like we've been at a long rest because I figure Autumn is more frequent than the others.
So yeah, just wait it for Autumn
Yeah.
more.
Oh, I could totally do that.
Gabe, did you ever get your drink?
Oh, I'm gonna go get one.
You keep saying
And then I
this,
thought
we
we
don't
were
do
like,
it.
because I thought about doing random, but then I thought about like, however she like feels when she goes to bed, like what kind of like.
Mhm.
Like the one time Smathers talked to you about like your mom or something?
Yeah. And then she woke up winter because she was real sad about it. Although it'd be good to have a random chart too, though. So just like if it's like, hey, you've been resting for 3 days in the city,
Or if you don't
Right,
want
yeah.
thinking about it.
right? Then I can
Wait,
just
options.
randomize it.
Summer, winter.
Wait, so Autumn, if it's weighted more towards Autumn, that means you're super likely to be lightning.
Yeah.
I need to edit this more. I need to make this out of 20. And like 14.
Do you do cold damage for winter, or is it just?
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay.
Fire for summer, and then lightning for spring and autumn. And really, that's just flavor, because Blood Hunter, I should pick one of those 4. But Abe said I could, like, pick one based on the season rather than always having the
Special
same one.
dispensation.
Mm-hmm.
There, I totally weighted it. That way, I mean, if you want, I'm cool with you just picking. That's perfectly fine. But if you're
No,
like,
we need to have a chart, because sometimes I'm not sure what I want to do. So
yeah,
so
so
if I feel like randomizing it, I'll roll this.
I don't
But
think I did the
today,
math right.
this morning she's summer, because
Mhm.
she's not happy about how.
Then I can totally put images there. It'll be so good.
Drink Abe.
I just want to point out I never ate.
You can get my drink.
Look at your
Shield
drink.
bash into a wall.
I did not shield bash you. That's not what it looks like.
Or the shield repulse.
It's your
Yeah.
pulse, dude.
You hit me, and my shield flashes. In reaction, it knocks you back.
It's not my fault.
I did roll 2 1s while I was swinging at you.
That's true. I mean, I tried to hit you. I just didn't.
I like chalky milk. I do.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Good. Good. Ba-da-ba-bum. No, I don't want to delete. That's better. That's better. Hmm. 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 What needs doing?
I say,
I want it. I want it to. Oh well.
So, Andy, are you getting the Mass Effect Legendary Edition tomorrow?
Legendary.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait on too.
the last game we bought at full price was Mass Effect Andromeda, and then, like, we've never played it.
I was gonna say that'll put a sour taste in your mouth.
That's some bullshit.
So I just, like, with as much as we play games, like, I don't even see a point to buy games at full price anymore. Because by the time we actually get around to playing it, it's probably going to be like $20 anyways.
Yep.
Truth. Okay. So you guys.
I'm for sure going to buy it someday, though.
I do have to say that I'm almost finished with KOTOR the original, which apparently young Abe never beat, because I am
Wow.
playing this game and I'm like, what the fuck is
Blew your
happening?
mind. Blew your
What?
mind.
It's real good. It's real good.
And now I want to play again as an evil dude, because I'm trying real good to be nice.
Have you played through the Mass Effect series?
No, I own
Oh
the
my
first
God.
one, and then I
You'd love
started
it.
playing it.
Play Mass Effect.
Yeah, you'd love it, dude.
I wonder if I can get it on, because I have
It's on it's on EA Play. All three of them are. But I don't know when the Legendary Edition's going to be on Game Pass.
Well,
Yeah,
what's
kill it,
nice
yeah.
is I've been playing KOTOR on my tablet, so if I can get it on my tablet, I'll totally play it, because then I can just play wherever I'm at.
I don't know if it's on
Like in
tablet.
your office, close the blinds.
Oh, I wish.
yeah,
I went from 5 employees today to 3 in a heartbeat, so it was really
no.
great. So it was good. And the other one's not clear to come back for several days because she has symptoms. So
I knew that. I thought you were about to say syphilis.
because she's got the syphilis.
You hire 2 people, or do 2 people quit?
They got the sickness.
Ah,
Diseases.
They
No,
got.
seriously. Coder's awesome. Mass Effect is so much better.
I feel like I started playing the first one, but that was so long ago. That was back when I had the 360, the white version.
Two's pretty good. I think there's like a
yeah.
community patch that restores some of the like
The
unfinished quests
cut
and
missions,
stuff,
yeah.
but
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I think-
sweet.
the storyline I think of the second one is better than the first one.
Mass Effect?
Yeah,
No,
you're
it's the
talking
Old
KOTOR.
Republic.
Yeah.
I might.
Coder 2 is awesome.
That might be my next one, just because I've been feeling that,
That's
and
funny.
then I'll start playing Mass Effect. But
Yeah, sex up Kreia.
on a side note, Tangray makes a new gin. I don't know if y'all are into gin. See how
Tangray
bright
Tank.
my monitor is? It's so bright.
Yeah.
So bright.
Tangray
I thought,
gin.
like, is it a different... I thought that's what Tangeray was. Just...
Well, yes, but it's orange,
Oh,
or as I spelled it, orangutange.
yeah.
I am an idiot. Okay. No, oh my god, I'm an adult.
Tanqueray.
Copy. And we're
It's a violet orange.
there. You go. It is
That does look good.
for a martini. Fucking amazing. Anyways, so you guys take a rest in your tiny campsite. The s'mores have all been eaten. The fire has died down. The crickets are just cricketing. It's been about 9 hours, but the tiny campsite is still up because you have 1 more hour. So if there's anything you want to do before the hut vanishes,
So,
Is what's his name with us?
oh, right. We asked this
Oh yeah,
question.
Headley.
oh shit.
Headley?
Yeah, what happened back there? Yeah, he's been here this whole time.
Oh, yeah. Headley's
Sorry.
not deadly.
Forgot Headley was there.
It's
Just
probably
chowing
bad.
down on s'mores.
Probably for the best that he forgot.
Oh, I didn't eat those, and his face is just covered in just sticky, wet,
No,
gross.
no, you eat them. You need them.
Okay, thanks. But yeah, he's still with you. Forgot. Headley Lamar. You do as you kind of like come to and start looking around. There's it's not constant, but there is movement probably every 30 minutes to an hour that's walking by this area.
So how long does this hut last again?
10 hours.
Seems
So
to
we
be a
have to
very
wait on-
active area.
Mielandra, are you alright?
Gia wakes up, it doesn't say anything, and just like angrily burns and then eats a pound of bacon.
Yikes. A whole pound.
Yeah, there's other foods
I'd be
there
pissed.
too.
So,
This place
I'm not
fucking
really-
sucks.
not really keen on leaving this film and getting attacked by ghosts immediately.
Maybe we'll wait until some of them pass. It seems like they're not all the time.
So if there's a regular schedule, we could wait until it's clear. But we probably should leave this area.
Go attack first. Take them all out fast.
Last time
Technically
you went
speaking,
after one, it didn't go so well.
I just go sit close-ish to Mielandra, and
It's
just
like 30 feet away.
At least
Close
out of
enough.
our reach.
3 or 4 feet away. It's like 90 degrees around the campfire. Just sits out at the campfire. Just sits quietly. Make some oatmeal.
Well, okay. Ishnu, why don't you let's record how frequently they come.
Yes, and I think perhaps we should conserve our sources, not engage them if it's not necessary.
I agree. Let's try not to engage them.
Got it. Do not engage. And she's going to activate both of her swords.
Why do I feel like you're not listening?
Oh.
I think we will have plenty of other targets for your displeasure, Mielandra.
Ouch. Oh, I need to be keeping track of your XPs.
He keeps his levels.
Oh, that ghost.
Do you require cathartic vengeance?
I just want to get out of this place.
We can leave.
We gotta find the rest of these fuckers.
We don't have to.
That's the job.
We don't have a boat, though, do we?
Okay, I guess you're not answering my questions.
You know, Ishu's right. We don't have a boat, so.
I thought we were, past that at this point. Working together for months. It's fine.
Oh boy. All right.
Awkward.
Who wants another marshmallow?
Abe, Ishnu is trying to keep track of how often the spirits are going by.
Yeah. Make a I'm gonna say observation, but
Exasperation for the first time ever.
perception probably, since you're kind of watching. And I'll say with advantage because you're I would imagine as Ishnu, very diligently like just staring out as this conversation is happening.
He knows how to point out intervals.
So you guys killed those two. Oh, and you killed the freaking these guys.
Killed him.
Okay.
All right. So ghosts, blobs, toothy mouth things, ghost jailers.
That's
No, I already said.
Morticians.
Ah, morticians. Yeah. Weird mortician thing. I mean, probably not anything worse in here, right?
It's 14,000.
Well, we still haven't even cleared the first level, which would finish with the iceworks, unless there are more doors we haven't seen.
And there's a lot of places.
Hey, are all the ghosts south of us?
No, you actually are noticing them from all angles.
1,452. 54.
Ishnu, you do notice that it seems to be every 20 to 30 minutes something kind of pops up. You've seen a couple of individuals that look like the morticians.
Hello?
No, I realized that you're not at the right experience level for level 6 to hit properly, so I'm fixing it. Because level 6 is 14,000 XP.
Yeah.
But you did get like 3,000 or 4,000 XP each from all the shit you guys just killed, so.
Yeah.
See, it's good that I haven't attacked that extra ghost.
Yeah, that ghost was like 1,500 itself, so, I mean.
Let's go kill some more ghosts.
Let's go
All
ghost
right.
hunting.
How much XP do we get for killing each other?
Why are you asking?
Who wants to know?
You got that look in your eye, Mielandra.
But yeah, you see a couple of ghostly figures. You see one or two kind of those black substance creatures kind of like sink out of the ceiling, start to move a little bit, and then sink back in the floor. And then probably another 30 minutes and you see those two golem-like creatures. But yeah, it seems to be like every 30 minutes.
Okay. I think I have noticed a pattern for these creatures. It seems to be of different types, but It seems approximately every 20 to 30 minutes, so once the next creature passes through, we should have a significant window of time from which we can leave.
Sounds good to me.
As you're saying that, the humanoid-like figures are like sludging down the hallway as the tent itself starts to kind of flicker a little bit, and then go back into the campsite. It's quiet.
Well, I think now is as good a time as any.
Let's go. Should we just head to the iceworks and probably shouldn't open any more doors with ghosts in them
Sounds like a good plan to me.
or blobs?
Or anything.
All right. I'm gonna sneak toward the iceworks.
So I sneak. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah, ooh-ah.
No, Mielandra is right. We should find the rest of the team before we, I guess, spend too much time on the side areas.
That's true.
Make sure that Headley and his friends get home safe.
I'd say Headley didn't know where the other ones were, but
He said that the other two are definitely dead, though.
I'm right here.
Ishmaz and Purbon, they're dead.
That seems about right.
Why didn't you stick together?
Well, I'm clearly the strongest of us all, and I was trying to tell us to go down this way, and
actually
I
explains a lot.
went this way.
You got lost in the labyrinth of the sewer system?
Yeah, I
Something
got
like-
lost. Thanks for bringing it back up.
Yeah.
Remember it being, we got lost a couple times.
We drew dicks though. That's where.
Follow the trail.
And then that ghost came along, and I don't remember anything, and then I was in a cell.
So if
you
everybody's
tried dicks
dead,
this
we
time?
should probably just get out of here, right?
I mean, do you have a boat?
Oh, yep, that's right. No boat.
I can teach you how to swim.
There's a storm.
Yes.
I feel like this is a bad time to learn.
That is your opinion, man.
That's your opinion.
Come on, man.
That's like your opinion, man.
Like a candle in the wind. So you guys are making it to the iceworks?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the plan. Make a
feel
boat
like
out of
we're-
ice.
I feel like we're just begging for more like surprise long rests if we start going through too many side doors.
I got
Everything.
25 sneaky
Get my ice
deaky.
monsters. I have fire swords.
Good call.
All right.
Fire swords.
Fire sword.
Yeah, she's just like walking through the hallway with both swords drawn and on fire.
Just like scratching it down the hallway.
Mielandra, she's on fire. Fire swords.
Okay. You guys make your way.
So it's still pretty dark in here.
Yeah, there's that what's it called, bioluminescent algae that seems to have grown places, so you have like a dim light source throughout, and you follow the signs for about 15 minutes or so to what is labeled as the iceworks. Totally should have read ahead what you guys were thinking, but you make your way into a room that opens up. It's a large square room. It's immediately hit with a cold blast as you open the doors.
So cold.
I'll follow closely with Mielandra myself and leave my echo about 30 feet behind.
Echo. Coming up to the actual iceworks, you did notice that there are blue lanterns on the wall that seem to be made with some sort of like bioluminescence that is now a bluish color. Making your way to the actual iceworks, and I apologize, there is no door. You come in and can see a large square room with blue lantern light flickering around the room. In the center is a large cube of ice that is covered in bioluminescent algae or mold or something, and the block of ice is not like a square. It could have been at one point, and now it just seems to be like someone didn't de-ice the freezer after a long period of time, and it's just like grown into this big circular thing in the room.
Big ice mushroom.
What's in the? Sorry.
It just looks to be like a block of ice that continues to freeze over and over and over and over, and it's this massive. It's probably like 20, 30 feet in diameter. Just massive cube of ice.
Do we see anything within the ice?
Make a perception check.
Why does a castle need an ice works?
For those cold drinks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's you can't see through it. It's hard to even tell. I mean, it's just layer after layer, and the algae, the mold-like substance, is kind of interwoven and glowing in part of it.
One of the greatest artists in my country. It's loosely translated. Sounds much better in my language, but translated to Vanilla Ice.
Don't say.
He had an amazing love song.
Go.
Huh.
Okay, so Abe, I have an ability, energy manipulation.
Okay.
I can cause a light. I can cause things that I touch to catch fire as if touched by a match. I can cause small arcs of electricity, and I can freeze or thaw up to a 5-foot cube of water.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to thaw some of the ice around this fungus stuff.
Okay.
So I can examine the fungus.
So, are you going for the big cube around it, or throughout the actual room? And I apologize, but throughout the room there seems to be like drainage that's coming out that is like icicled and frozen, and the lanterns that are flickering around the room seem to be overgrown ice lanterns.
I guess I'll go with one of the lanterns and try to thaw one of the lanterns.
Okay. I'll let you make another perception check for this.
Okay.
Since you're doing something else.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Moving up one notch. So you get closer to this this ice sculpture at this point. It definitely seems like a lantern frozen in ice. There is a bluish mold that kind of swirls around it, and you attempt to start to thaw it. And you just thaw the ice. Is that your ability?
Yep. Yeah, I can freeze or thaw water.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's better.
Nice. It is extremely cold the closer you get to it, but you start to thaw the actual ice around it, and you can see there's a center inside the lantern that is a blue plant-like pulsating energy. It seems to give off ice and cold, but nothing else seems to happen. You just kind of like loose that big frozen chunk against the wall.
She says, I think these, whatever they are, any motion towards the lanterns, he says, I think these are the source of the cold in this room.
Oh.
The rest of you can make a perception check.
Two crew.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Two crew.
yes.
All
Doing
right,
good.
Mielandra. No
Wow.
pressure.
Yeah.
All right, Mielandra, roll a nature check.
Not messing around.
Good at nature.
Okay,
Oh, shoot,
so
you are good at nature.
you are at. I have to make sure I'm not making this up. I'm pretty sure this is accurate.
Accurate.
Accurate. Where's the damn map to the damn castle with the damn stuff? Map. There it is. Yeah. So looking around the actual room itself, what no one else seemed to notice is, yes, things are frozen and there's drainage that's coming from the ceiling, but there are large pipes that seem to be pulling, coming in and out of the room. They go through this central giant column of ice, and then they seem to go back out. The pipes that are coming in seem to be coming up out of the floor, and they are like a cast iron, dense pipe. The ones that are flowing out from the frozen structure seem to be copper. You do also notice that the pipes coming in are very corroded. Horrible age. Part of the ice is like broken them, but the copper pipes going out, though are covered in ice in parts, seem to be in much better shape. You do also, with that nature check, start to think about the fact that there are ways to desalinate, sure that's a word, water if you happen to live in the ocean. And you get the feeling that this might be the way to do it in this room, though whatever this algae is, news to you, but this room is fucking cold.
We're making drinking water.
Nothing else seems to catch your attention. You guys have probably been in there about 10 minutes.
Are we gonna start freezing? Could probably just move past this.
Yeah, are there any other exits to the room?
Yeah, there's multiple. The way you came in, there seems to be 3 other ways out. Each seem to be leading to different areas in the castle.
Are they labeled at all?
Yeah. One is going to take you upstairs to the hydroponics. The other 2 take you down into the sewers.
Are there so the morgue had like chutes that went down to the sewers to deposit stuff.
Mhm.
Is there like chutes here that are sending ice down to the sewers?
Make a perception check. Or an investigation if you're using your hands.
Hell no.
You don't want to touch anything?
Do you want to touch him?
Nice.
Ah!
Yeah, in fact, oddly enough, when Ishnu was starting to unfreeze things, he got a little careless, and you noticed that below it was a grate that seems to be an access panel straight down to the sewers. And the pipes actually follow down, as if it's pulling water from the sewers.
I point those out. Grates to the sewers.
Where the ice is coming from.
That may be where the other adventurers are, but I don't think we want to crawl down these grates.
Well,
Anything else in the room besides these lanterns?
With that perception check, no. Just pipes coming in and out, and looks to be clean pipes leaving that seem to be piping actually up towards the hydroponics.
No signs of like, I don't know, recent passage or anything. It'd be hard to tell, like ice, but
You don't notice any direct passage, but the floor itself seems to be frozen, and the closer you get to those pulsating lanterns, the colder it is.
I'm gonna get close to one of the pulsating lanterns.
Yeah, do it. Roll a Constitution saving throw. Pulsation. Your breath starts to freeze, and it's actually like turning into icicles as you get closer, and then it like drops out of the air. But nothing else seems to happen. But you feel like lingering too long might be a bad idea.
Do you think it's worth trying to take one of these with us? They seem very powerful.
I don't think you should touch one of those.
put it in the bag of holding.
There may be a switch. It looks like they've just been left turned on for too long. Maybe there's a way to turn them off.
Maybe like a hidden switch
a
or
glyph or something.
Yes, we can
Oh, no, look.
deactivate them and reactivate them later, but I don't think you would want to take the active form with us.
What are you looking for, kid?
Nothing, apparently.
Yeah. You start to realize that around the center of the room, around the big ice sculpture, you can kind of slide a little bit on your feet, and you're having a blast.
Hey, wee!
Wait, the big ice sculpture, is that different than all these lanterns?
It's like a big giant cube, right?
It is. It seems to be where you both would have noticed now that the pipes seem to go into. Looking closer to the ice, they seem to coil around, and then a copper pipe comes out.
The lanterns at the edge of the room.
No, this is the center big, like, ice box.
Right, and the lanterns are around that.
Correct, sorry, yeah. They seem to be keeping the room itself rather frigid.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find a way to turn a lantern off.
Wee!
Grin's just flying around the room. Yeah, you spend another five or so minutes kind of looking around the room. Are you trying to get close, or are you just like trying to just look around?
I want to get close to a lantern and see if there's a way to turn the lantern off.
Gotcha. Make a Constitution check. Saving throw.
Not great at these.
Uh-oh, two crew.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
You get a little too close, and it kind of pulsates with a blast of ice cold energy. It takes your breath away for a moment with a. It's like you just stepped into the Arctic, or whatever the equivalent would be in Vesuvia. It kind of takes you a moment to recover, and you stay a little farther away from it. You get the feeling that you may not be able to shut it off, but perhaps this room could have been a situation where they regulated the ice flow itself to keep it from overgrowing, but you don't seem to find a switch. And you look for a good 5 minutes after getting kind of frozen a little bit.
Is that the damage I'm taking?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Cold damage.
Cool.
Hey, you're really hurt.
Oh, what is that?
Do you need a rest?
How far away from the lantern am I at this point?
What's that?
How far from the lantern am I at this point?
Well, you were like within a couple of feet, so unless you move back, you're still within that.
She will she'll take a slash at it out of anger, and then she'll back up.
Okay, cool. And you lit it with fire?
Yeah.
Cool.
Got it.
Cool.
You get possessed by a ghost.
Yeah, no, she gets real bad. She takes like all that cold damage, and she just kind of like grits her teeth and like punches with her sword.
Just piss her off.
So you punch the sword through it, and as soon as it connects, the fire like, and the ice rapidly expands all around about 5 feet of you. Your feet actually get kind of locked into place, and the ice itself expands rapidly fast.
Oh no.
Make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Is it because she's using fire damage this time?
I literally was
Fucking elemental swords.
Oh no.
Again, that thermostat.
Oh god, it's probably fine. I'm
probably
really
fine.
not trying to
Mine's
kill
going
you.
down.
Take 12
fine.
points of damage.
It's fine. I have 2 hit points left. It's fine.
Your feet are
Hey,
currently frozen in the ice,
Oh my god.
but you feel
Hey.
like fire's bad. Yes.
I'm gonna use
Not so
I'm gonna
much.
use my action to do that elemental manipulation to melt the ice around Melandra's feet.
Okay. Good. So you quickly you see her feet start to like, and you just like move over, and you're not producing heat, right? You're just melting it. It doesn't say like producing heat.
Let me see.
Just do 2 points of fire damage. It's cool.
It's just, you can manipulate energy in minor ways. Freeze or thaw up to 5 feet cube of water. Yeah, it doesn't say
Okay,
anything
good.
about producing heat.
I pictured it as such. I just want to make sure it wasn't like you produce heat, because then things might happen.
And I can produce heat if I want to. as a different effect. But yeah.
But
no,
yes,
that's-
you quickly release her feet, and Mielandra, you kind of stumble backwards just in instinct as it happens. You're now about 5 feet away from it.
Melly, heads up!
Fire might be bad. Oh, you're about to get bolted.
No, I hit her with the healing rock.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do you deal damage before you?
4 points. Jesus.
But
So I drop unconscious.
boom,
Oh,
9 back.
so with a whack,
Net positive.
the back of your head is thumping. You start to lose consciousness, and then all of a sudden you're right back into it before you hit the floor.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
I do think the healing rock is the best way to get someone up who's unconscious. Because, like, whatever. They take a failed death save, they instantly get raised.
She just lies on the ground and screams.
Grin just
I fucking
carefully
hate
goes.
this place.
Grin carefully just sneaks up, grabs the rock, and then runs back.
It's probably been about 20 minutes since you guys have been in that room.
Something in my head keeps warning me that I've been here for a certain amount of time. I think that means maybe I should leave.
Yes, I agree. I think we should leave unless we if we find something later, we could always come back.
Pretty cold in here. Maybe we should head to the hydroponics.
Yep.
We've had good luck with plants, right?
Yep. I like plants.
I'm gonna head upstairs, Abe.
Okay.
I'm looking for traps, though.
Look for them traps.
If I see
Can you heal Mielandra maybe?
Oh, of course I can. Let me see his actions. Oh, he's got a ton of spells. He's gonna cast. Is Cure Wounds the good one?
That's the good one.
Yeah. He walks over and sings a little ditty and casts it at 2nd level.
Hey.
And heals you for wow.
Oh.
He feels really bad. And he's gonna cast it again at 2nd level. These are 2 ones again. I quit. Okay, that's better. The first time was a mistake.
Thanks, buddy.
Andrew's gonna be like, "How did I use 2 spells? I wasn't here. I don't know, man.
It's
I
literally
don't know."
a fucking mess.
Oh my
Abe-
god.
Abe hates Rachel and made a dungeon just for her. Do your mind damage. Do your fire damage.
dungeon's just called Rachel's Foil.
How did you know I named it that? Oh my god.
There's a ghost outside. You want to say hi?
Alright, so Grin, you take the lead and you are looking for traps and whatnot, and you follow the stairs up to the hydroponics. And there is that copper pipe that kind of leads its way up, and eventually it opens up into a massive floor. Can you guys see this map?
I
Or is
can't.
it just Grin, because I gave it to Grin?
I can see
It popped up, but it's black.
Damn it.
Black Sun
I
Castle.
gotta figure this out. Let me just... Nope, wrong person. And there. I forget someone? Yeah, I did. There. So you're all on level 5. And it is vast. It is huge. It's fucking huge. The halls are filled with rows, of green, lively plants growing in water basins, stretched as far as you can see. The copper pipes seem to come up and start to like trickle water over all of them as they kind of keep passing through. And oddly enough, these plants seem to grow in a stark contrast to the rest of the actual castle. They are green, they're vibrant, several flowered. They're really quite beautiful as you kind of make your way in. Do you guys
Actually
continue
kinda
on?
nice.
Oh, and Grin, you don't notice anything.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my eye. I'm gonna keep my eye on these plants because last time we walked by some plants, they attacked us.
All right. So, you keep an eye on the plants, and every now and again you see them kind of open up and close. The bioluminescent is kind of all around the actual room itself, so it's dimly lit. You do with a 19 see movement farther down. It just seems to kind of blink in and out of existence in the plants.
There's something down there.
Hey,
Visual blessing on Mielandra.
Other than plants, there's something.
Thanks.
You need
Yes.
this.
I'm going to use Herbalism and you first edition to give me advantage on identifying properties in plants.
Right.
Ishnu stops for a moment. Roll. Do you have a herbalism kit?
I don't think
I don't know what
so.
it-
I got you, buddy.
Kit goes.
I'm gonna
under
hand
it
him
for
my.
that.
I'm gonna hand him my multi-tool.
Magic kit.
Why would you put that? Just roll your cartographer's tools.
Cartographer tools? Alright.
We'll make that your check. That book basically gives
Alright.
you advantage. Yeah, so you start to investigate these plants. They're odd. They're very strange. You can't find exact likenesses in the actual book. It takes you probably a good 5-10 minutes as you kind of like look through, but you do pick up several of them seem to be healing abilities, curing poisons. I mean, they all seem to be good in nature. Nothing about them kind of sticks out as these are vicious like plants. They all seem to be of a good nature. They come from a good home.
I'm gonna take like there are like some seeds. I'll take like either seeds or cuttings or something just to kind of like save for later.
Yeah, so you take a couple of seedlings that you can see have dropped, and you go to kind of like cut one of the plants, and you hear kind of a whisper in your ear say, "I really don't want you to do that. If you could just leave them be, that'd be just great." And behind you is an individual who's kind of appeared out of nowhere. That looks like bloop, this. And she's kind of like hovering in the air, smiling.
So Ishii turns around. He's like, mid snip, and he stops, and he turns around and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?"
Oh, I'm Starchild. Hi. You are?
My name is Ishnu.
Hi,
I think she's on the Justice League. At least Teen Titans.
Are you the guardian of this place?
I think her name's
I am a
Starfire.
protector of all plants. I found this, and I have been keeping it ever since.
Ishnu says, "Well, I would like to take some of these plants just for study and preservation. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about the nature of this world and the cultures and, well, just about everything."
Roll a persuasion check.
Is he the only one that's seeing this?
Oh no, you all see this. She is.
What the hell?
Oh hi, I'm Starchild. You are?
I... Starchild?
Yeah.
Where did you come from?
Oh, I come from the Feywild.
It's not normal for people to just appear out of nowhere.
It is where
How
I
come you
come
guys
from.
don't get this?
The Feywild.
Yeah.
Maybe you could help us understand what's going on with this place.
Oh, this place is pretty dangerous. I keep it protected from the Mentor. He's pretty crazy.
The who?
The mentor?
Mentor, I protect this land and everything below it. I
You
wouldn't really
protect-
go above.
You protect the bad stuff below it?
Well, I protect people from him. The things that happen down there aren't my fault.
Who's the mentor?
You know, I don't know, but he tries to talk to me all the time, and I tell him to go away.
He's not your mentor.
Oh, God, no.
Then why do you call him mentor?
I don't know. That's what he calls himself.
Oh.
He's creepy. Everyone that's passed through here, I try to warn him. 3 other people walked through, and I was like, hey, he's going to mess with your mind. And while she's having this conversation, Ishnu, she's like talking to the, kind of like gesturing to the plants, and then she has like several cuttings that she just hands to you that seem to have come off the plants themselves.
Thank you. I very much appreciate this.
Oh, don't mention it. They said don't worry about it. They'll grow back. But yeah, I protected them, but then they left my realm, and I haven't seen them since.
So
If
this-
I'm able to see what kind of creature she is, I have advantage on all like Fey-related knowledge checks.
Yeah, I feel like I have it somewhere.
Since you know I'm from the Feywild.
Do you know
I'm
Melandra's
from there,
mother?
dog.
Hey.
Are you Melandra's mother?
What if it's my mom?
Okay, alright. You're not entirely sure what she is. However, she's very elf-like in nature. What's the word I'm looking for? Shit. It's gonna hit me in a moment. She's like a creature who is pleasant. She takes care of and looks after plants and animals. She's like a shepherd of the forest. And she has glowing antlers that are coming out of her head.
The 3 people you saw, was it a male dwarf, a female human, and a female half-orc?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I said, hey, don't go upstairs, because he's going to get you, and he talks in your mind. But, they said, whatever. And then they try to cut my plants, and I didn't like that.
Ishnu turns to where is it? I wrote Headley. He says, "Did you see her previously?"
I'm not even sure I'm seeing her right now. I kind of just stayed in the dungeon. Yeah, I haven't seen him before either. But I would be careful, because if he dies, he's going to wake up and be like, "Nyah!"
Oh.
So I'd just be careful.
Is there anything that you could give us to protect our minds from this mentor?
Ooh. No.
He's
I
so
like
bad.
that, though.
If he's so bad and you're protecting things from him, why haven't you fought back? Why haven't you destroyed him?
I'm protecting the plants. And everything below me gets protected because of the plants. But I can't help those that are already gone too far.
I'm just gonna say, this place is weird as fuck.
I agree with that one. He's like a mouse or something.
How did you come here?
I don't know. I heard the cries of the plants and I showed up. Never left.
Oh.
It's been a long
How
time.
long ago?
Oh, I don't know. 100 years? Probably.
But
And
it
you
was
look, these
not-
plants are like overgrown in a well manicured way, but they have like overgrown the actual facility that they're in.
Where this castle is in the land of Bazubia.
Huh.
But it was not always here. Where was it when you found it?
I mean, last I saw it was in the Feywild, and I heard the plants, and that's where I was.
I look to my friends. If this place is drifting through the planes, drifting through the realms, I do not think we want to be in it when it travels again.
I agree with that. So, should we just go then, or?
I would like to find the rest,
Okay.
unless there's a way we can stop it from traveling.
And there is the matter of the sunken ship.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the damn ship.
Unless someone knows how to craft a ship.
You know, let me think about that. I can't craft this ship. But, oddly enough, about 80 or 90, I don't know, it was a while ago, there was some individuals who worshipped mechanical crabs. I don't know, they kept talking about a ship. They'd walk to and fro, and then the last time I saw them, they looked like, and then I don't know.
Your impression is uncanny.
Thank you. I've been really working on it. It's been a while. Not a lot of people come through, and when they talk to me, they don't stay around too long.
Mechanical crabs.
Yeah, it was kind of like, what do they call it? A cult? They worshipped ocean crustaceans. It was odd.
Where were they
coming from
working
me.
on these crabs?
Let me try to remember what they said.
Maybe,
I think, in the workshops?
maybe they had a ship. If they liked crabs so much, why don't they have a ship?
Yeah, I guess so, but oh, you know what? Okay, mechanical crabs. What the hell?
Oh, I don't know about the
Probably not gonna
crabs,
be the-
but they might have a ship.
As good a lead as any.
Right, crab people.
Maybe.
Well, before we go any further, we should probably just kind of chill here for a little bit, maybe just a short while.
Oh, you look a little wounded. Hold on. And then she kind of turns around and whispers something to the plants, and then she turns back around. Here, drink this. And she just holds out her hand. And she's holding it to you, Mielandra.
Okay.
Are you going to control our minds with this later?
Yeah, we have a weird thing about drinking stuff in random dungeons.
Do you want us to?
Melinda shakes it and drinks it. I trust her.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. You heal 10 hit points.
Woo!
All
Do you
right.
want- do you-
No need for a rest.
do you want mine? Would you like mine? You're still.
Roll a constitution saving throw. No, I'm just kidding.
I
I
got
said you
you
looked a little
rock.
damaged.
Melinda just says, I trust her. She's a benevolent creature of the Feywild.
Hey, do you
Well,
know
look
me?
at
Have we met?
you. I think that's the nicest thing you did in this form.
That's true.
Making sure she doesn't tell you anything else. Yeah, she does warn you again that the after you pass my wards on this floor and you go higher, I can't protect you anymore. But just be aware, he's gonna try to make you do things and talk to you. I wouldn't allow it.
Any idea what we're going to be running into up there?
I mean, a lot more of these.
Do you know where this workshop is?
Oh, I think on your map it's listed as number 7. If you would
What have
turn
we
to your
seen?
tour guide.
Hey, what have we seen so far? One's the sewer, 2 is the morgue.
1's the sewer, 2's the morgue, 3's the dungeon, 4 is the iceworks, and you're on 5 right now.
Got it.
So we've been everywhere so far except the sewers. In terms
Yeah,
of
and I've only explored the building above me, which is, let's see, there is the Citrine. I've only been there a couple times. Lots of dead people. But you know, come to think of it, no, that's all I remember. And then, of course, the workshop. I was there just to see. They've got weird things on the wall. Could be handy. But then that monster tried to get into my mind again. I just don't like him. So, I mean, he kind of can tell where you are at all times. It's just, you know, be on the lookout. She, like, puffs away and then, like, waters a couple more plants and then, like, pops back.
Oh, this is quite useful.
So, where y'all from? Come here often? I don't get a lot of visitors.
Nope, first time.
And you're a mouse man? Mouse?
Mouse folk. We prefer mouse folk.
We have mouse men.
Mouse man is
They
very
don't really
offensive.
talk much. She's gonna start, like, combing your hair.
Hey, knock it off. I have it just the way I like it. Quit it.
No, I like it parted like this. It looks really nice. And she, like, picks another flower and puts it in your hair.
Stop. I'm gonna push the flower out here.
Aw. She like holds it back up and it illuminates, and she like drifts it back and puts it into place. That'll make another nice plan. It'll be fine.
Flower in my hair.
Well, I don't know if we will confront this mentor, but I think we will at least need to visit the workshop to perhaps find a way out of here. Is there anything you require of us?
I mean, just be careful of the plants on the way out. But I mean, all I know is I once saw it. It was. I've seen a lot of stuff. I'm from the Feywild. That was terrifying. Just be careful. Don't let it catch you.
The mentor.
Yeah. Had a lot of legs. I didn't like it. I don't run very often, but I ran from it. And I've blocked out this place ever since.
Doesn't sound like a big deal, I guess.
No, not here. This is a great place. It's very warm.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if we're jumping through different areas, it was nice jumping through areas with you.
Are we currently jumping through areas?
I don't know, are we?
Don't know.
Oh. I don't know either. I haven't really been able to, you know, I used to just be able to pop back into my home, and I've been stuck here ever since.
Shall we take our leave?
I mean, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ishnu holds out his hand to her. Says, "Thank you for the plants, Star Child."
She's gonna hold out her hand awkwardly, like parallel to it. Here.
Ishnu will kind of grab his hand, grab her
hey.
hand, and go.
Oh, this is nice. And then she's gonna keep doing it, but then she's gonna hold out her hand to like grin.
This is the custom of Zubia.
Don't touch me.
Oh, okay. What about you? You look nice.
I'll take your hand.
Oh, okay. This is really nice. I like this.
So is it this way? I'm gonna go this way.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
follow the
walking down the
plants.
hallway.
And she points, and they all like bloom and illuminate, and then like turn and look, and it's like a runway light system with plants. Just follow them; they'll lead you out.
Grin's just kind of mumbling to himself, running his hands through his hair. Touch my hair. I have it just the way I like it.
She is currently floating beside you, just like
Get away.
smiling. I mean, you look very handsome. Maybe if you parted it, it's fine.
He's just mumbling to himself, walking down the hall.
As we're walking away, I don't like the thought of this place being in the bay to our city, especially if there's those chunks of flesh being dumped into the water. Whatever evil being is in charge of this place, the mentor.
So you think he can stop the shifting or whatever this castle's doing?
I don't know. But if he does leave, then wherever he goes next will be subjected to whatever this is.
Point.
I agree. It does seem dangerous to wherever this castle is near.
We could destroy it.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. But how?
Grin, you hear a whisper in your ear. You could kill the mentor. Oh, sorry. I've been here the whole time, and she like reappears floating beside you.
You could what? I'm sorry?
You could just kill him. I'm sure that'll help. I mean, maybe he's the one holding me here.
Insight check.
Roll
I'll
an
also
insight check.
insight.
That was a little too bloodthirsty for my liking. What is-
Oh yeah.
Hey, children, never get bloodthirsty.
Grin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's odd. But
Yeah,
she
that
keeps
makes
whispering
sense
in
to
your ear.
me.
It's pretty odd. So, Vathers, you get the feeling that even for a Feywild creature, she doesn't like being cooped up.
Sure.
And if he's the one cooping her up, she's all for it. Take him out.
Okay.
But you
Feywild
don't-
isn't like necessarily all good, right? There's just like whimsical, chaotic creatures.
And
So there's some bad Fey too.
yeah, but I don't. You get the feeling she doesn't like being cooped up, and the fact that she's been trapped down here for at least 100 years, it doesn't sit right.
Plus the mentor sounds icky.
He does sound icky.
I mean, it might be.
It's. What do you think, Mielandra?
We should destroy him. And if that doesn't work, we destroy the castle.
But that doesn't work. The world.
That's super metal. I like it.
So you guys make your way out of the
Yeah.
thing. Are you making your way towards? Just so I know where we're stopping. Are you making your way towards the workshop?
Yeah, what did she say 6 and 8 were? Did she say what 6 was?
So 6 was the citrine, which she would have told you is where after it makes the clean water makes its way through the hydroponics lab, it goes to the citrine and then gets dispersed. She mentions that there's undead there, and then she talked about 7 being the workshop, which is where some of the cultists made some creatures or apparatuses, if you will. But that's as far as she has gone, and then that's when she encountered the mentor and went back to the plains.
Okay. I guess we were talking about doing workshop first, just to nail down if there actually is a way off this rock.
Okay, so heading to the workshop next. All right, that's where we'll stop for the night. But you guys are making your way to the workshop from the hydroponics lab after meeting Starchild.
Starchild.
That's where we'll stop for the night.